Ready.
Oh, hello. Hello, we're here. We're up in here.
Hey.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I should not do that. should wait until I start the game to show the game because of the code.
Oh, well, I guess they can't get in unless you invite them. You have to add the local player, so.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Vaskin. Hello, Dali. Hello, everyone. My cat is also saying hello to you.
Meow.
He brought me a dragon foot.
Bye bye.
He brought the dragon's foot. He's a good boy. Good health cat.
He's like, please make the potion. I need it.
Make the nip, mother. The nip. Okay. How do I make myself? Oh, there we go. Alright. Gonna prep to go out to relax. Yeah, relax. With the stupid dating game that we're playing. Congrats for joining. Alright, what's this here?
So what is here right now? Let's see. We got the friend hugger, which play with your friends without anyone ending up with a failure or an MVP. No pressure.
Okay.
So it looks like, you know, maybe we won't get tossed to the curb. And Roadtripper, true survival co-op experience including a player performance ranking at the end.
Oh, well.
we could end on friend hugger if we're having a really bad time. Need a hug.
Yeah, we could start there. Chat is. Can you hear her? I just want to make sure that she's coming through okay. Can y'all hear her angelic? Her angelic bop-bops. I was gonna say angelic, and then you started making like little bop-bop noise. Leo is loud. Okay.
Sorry, it'd be like that sometimes.
No, we can fix that. Okay. Turn Leo down a little bit. There we go. Alright. I'm a bit quiet. I'm gonna turn Leo. Alright. How about now? Start those angelic pop-ups. Come through, angelic pop-pops. Leo, that's you. You're the angelic pop-pops.
Yeah, I was popping. Was it not popping?
Oh, no, I couldn't hear you at all.
Discord said no pop-ups anymore. That's sad.
Oh.
I'll ruin Discord.
Okay, now I can hear you popping like a motherfucker. You popping crazy. I think you need to turn up. I need to turn me up. Okay, hold on. See if that did anything. Can you hear me now? Just want to make sure it sounds exactly the same. Oh, that's good to know. That's great. Sorry, I was ready to friend hug. I was ready to do the things. Let me try one more thing. Hold on. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, well, somehow, some way, it got fixed. Cool.
Perfect.
Excellent. Okay, friend hugger. Yes. Is your mic far? No. It's about to touch my nose.
Oh, no.
Oh, nose.
Oh, nose.
I need a new mic anyway. It's okay. Let's go.
So, friend hugger last or first?
Friend hugger first.
Okay, start off easy. Okay, wait, okay. Narrative, taking scenic route, high initial resources, deeper conversations are impossible to fail. Lower initial resources, I don't know. Okay.
Maybe normal.
You just want, yeah, this is some nice normal. You want to be narrator?
I can't. Yeah, I guess I could. You don't want to be narrator anymore?
Not the same.
Okay. Sure.
It's your turn to shine. I believe in you.
The road. Oh, like the SpongeBob. That mythical beast of asphalt. Oh no, that's starting to turn Russian. Never mind. Okay. We're just gonna fucking read like a normal person. How do you continue? Are you the one?
Oh, that's a my bad then. Ooh.
Oh shit, okay. Well, we once tamed it in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journeys of our lives. Back then, when we were young and unafraid.
I love how they're always young and unafraid.
Yeah. I don't think they age. Like Polly can't, she's dead.
Still young and unafraid for the rest of ever.
Summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. It would be those two.
I know, right?
The whole thing was bound to go off rails. This was the Prank Masters after all. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. That's my girl.
That's the baby.
That's the baby. Each of them were, by themselves, an agent of chaos.
Hey!
Hey!
It's your people.
It's my people. But together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a road trip? Coworkers. Oh my god! Look! It's
Not the. I need to buy the DLC though. I'm mad. I want to be Kimmy. Oh, I still love my boy. Oh my. Alright, I gotta go buy the DLC now. Do you want to be Hottie? Hottie with the hair?
Sure. If you don't want to, I don't mind.
Okay, I guess I'm player 1 at this point.
Player 1.
Sure, whatever. Alright, can you control now?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
Cool. Okay.
We have succeeded.
Did it.
Yeah.
We started the first... Oh no, I don't know what I want to do.
Some vibes.
Oh, is it just like the song, like the theme song? Like, because it sounds deserty.
Okay.
Oh, cute.
That's a club right there.
Okay, okay.
That shit would put me to sleep.
Yeah, that like chill driving at night in your convertible lo-fi beat. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's the surfer rock music.
It sounds exactly like the other game's music.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think I'm cool with tropical rave or desert vibe.
I like both of those, so flip a coin. I'm good with them.
Flip a coin. Where's a coin? I just had one. I just saw a coin. I have a dice.
Okay, even, tropical vibes, odd, desert vibes.
Okay.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative. You said even for desert vibe?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 2.
Hey, desert, here we go.
Desert vibes. Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes. Was it poorly planned? Yes. Did we do it anyway? Fuck yes. For in the end, we were young and unafraid. They keep playing it. And we were ready to start. Oh my god, are those llamas?
Animal sanctuary.
Ah, cute.
So we didn't have to do anything for stats this time? Because we just auto have stats?
Oh yeah, it does kind of look like you're just flat across the board 10. So I guess you choose which direction you want to go?
Guess so. I'm stealing the animals.
It's okay.
Woo! Scott, come here, good boy. Oh,
Good boy.
good boy.
He is a good boy. The Omnoms.
Best boy.
Welcome to the animal sanctuary. It even has a petting zoo. There are dogs, cats, goats, bunnies, alpacas, ducklings. It warms your heart to see so many animals being loved and cared for. You're about to get ripped.
Yes, the goat's about to come for me.
It is. Look at the ghost on your back is freaking out about it.
He's like, bro, turn around.
Surrounded by all this wholesomeness and fur, what do you want to do?
Okay. Would you rather be Polly or Scott?
I don't have a preference. You want me to roll for that too?
Sure.
Okay.
Scott odd.
Scott odd? Okay, let me get my dice back out. Scott is odd. Yes, he is. Okay. Scott is odd. Wait, which one are you rolling for? Are you odd? Or no? Wait.
Whichever one you don't roll, whichever is the one I get.
It's a 2 again.
Oh. So you got even, so you'll be Polly.
Okay.
Okay. Oh god, Scott's voice. I should have practiced. I should have done some training today.
Practice nonsense.
Polly, I've been meaning to ask you, how do you road trip?
There's no shame in asking, Scott. Let me explain.
Always the valley girl.
I feel like it fits her so well.
It does.
All of us will share 6 essential resources, and we need to manage them wisely to keep this trip afloat.
Oh no. I don't want to manage things.
So we need to be careful, because the choices we make during the trip can affect these resources. And if one of them depletes completely, we can kiss this road trip goodbye.
I get it! So our goal is to avoid running out of any resources and keep road tripping forever.
No, the goal is to reach one of the 6 destinations every road trip leads to. I have this travel guide that explains how each destination requires us to hoard a different resource. You can check said guide whenever you want to. Click on the destination tab to the right, or press E on the keyboard, or LB on the controller.
Okay then. I feel like that didn't do much for me.
No, there you'll find
it's all question marks.
There you'll find the requirements to reach a destination and win the game. Enough exposition, narrator voice inside our heads. We get it. Keep our resources far above 0 and hoard enough of one resource to reach a destination. Let's go! What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh my god! There's a cat.
Oh yeah, there is. No.
It's okay. Follow your heart. Listen to your heart.
I want to do all of them.
You must choose.
Guess which resource you'll gain and which you'll lose. This one, okay, so this one doesn't, you don't know. This one gains stamina, and this one gains soul. I'll pet the animals.
You're checking the place out, pooping snoots with all sorts of cute critters when you run into a familiar witch.
Oh, she back? Oh wait, never mind. I don't remember this.
I don't remember her either, I'm sorry.
Hello there. What brings you all to the petting zoo and animal sanctuary? We wanted to pet the cute animals. This place is so cool. I agree. I love volunteering here. It's a great place to meet some animals and maybe even adopt a critter in need. Feel free to pet all the animals you like. We've got puppies, kittens, duckies, alpacas. Alpacas. What about the geese? They look cute. No, I don't recommend that. Never trust a goose.
Faith goes back to working her shift, and you get to work petting some animals. You go to the bunny pen to stroke a rabbit's soft ears. One rabbit puts his nose in your pocket. Aww. Then it grabs your car keys in its mouth and runs off. Aww. You chase the rabbit around the pen. You can't catch it, but you are attracting attention. Kids are pointing at you and crying, "Stop trying to steal the poor bunny's car keys!"
But those are our car keys! The rabbit stole them from us first!
That's exactly what somebody trying to steal a rabbit's keys would say!
Oh no.
Great. Even if we get the keys back, we'll be found guilty in the court of public opinion. Leona, what do we do?
Okay, I didn't expect to be thieved today. Be nice, offer the bunny your 90s comic about a very sexy rabbit who's a basketball player playing against evil aliens. God.
Yo, that's fucking Lola Bunny. I don't know any other sexy bunnies that play basketball.
Basketball. I don't know of any other sexy bunnies.
I only know the one in My Hero. She's a fucking babe.
Regain your car keys by challenging the rabbit to a car race against a tortoise you'll train personally. Winner keeps the car.
Oh, damn.
I'll go with the 90s comic. Let's go.
Slowly.
Lola Bunnies to the rescue.
Yeah. There's magazines full of sexy bunnies. It's called Playboy. Oh! Duh. I guess that's a thing, isn't it? Slowly, you drop down and hold your comic book out to the rabbit. It takes a few tentative hops forward and sniffs the comic.
You like my comic? It's a classic story of aliens wanting to turn the world into a theme park, but the rabbit protag defeats them in a game of high-stakes basketball. This is the 90s version, so the rabbits are way more sexualized. Back then, being a furry wasn't so widely ridiculed.
The surrounding kids are laughing and taking photos of you. Doesn't mean we won't ridicule you now, they cackle. Great. Why are you explaining all this to a dumb rabbit, Leona? 1, it can't understand you. 2, it can't read anyway. Holly's proven wrong when the rabbit takes your comic in its teeth and starts turning the pages.
You fucked Polly Hunter!
It ends up on a sexy centerfold panel of the protagonist rabbit wearing her oddly revealing basketball uniform. The rabbit's eyes go wide. It drops your keys and drags your comic off to the bathrooms to do something you don't even ever want to imagine a rabbit doing ever again.
No. Woohoo! You did it, Leona!
Ayo.
Ayo. Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned. There was a reason to over-sexualize rabbits after all. Is it a jackrabbit?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You leave, losing 2 hype for giving up your horny comic, but gaining +2 soul for bartering nicely with the bunny.
Hey. Guess.
Oh, so we're in the same boat. Okay. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but I don't think we want that. I think we want to go to the... Let's get wet.
Oh, hey.
We're gonna go get wet.
Wait, how do we know it's a lake and not a lagoon?
They better not try to fool us with one of those fake lakes.
What is a fake lake?
I have no idea. Like a man-made lake?
Well, I guess.
Oh my god, we're sharing!
We're sharing? Oh, no!
Yeah, you took my hype. Oh, that's what they meant by friend hugging. Oh, now we know, Okay.
Okay, I will try to not
it's okay.
lose more hype.
On a hot, sunny day like this, a lake visit is the perfect way to beat the heat. That would have, yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
It's also the perfect excuse to see your hot friends in swimsuits. Not that you were fantasizing about that this whole time. Nope, definitely not. Anyway, what do you do now that you're here?
Woohoo! Again, let's choose an action and make an event happen.
Yes, I'm ready for all the randomness these events involve.
Actually, Polly, I was checking this travel guide, and it seems they aren't so random after all. Look, these different signs apparently refer to different types of events. The most common type of events are called exchange events. After making a choice in those, you'll always lose a resource and gain a resource no matter what. The trick is making the right choice, since that'll decide the resources are gained and lost. Which ones are going on?
Gotcha.
But if there's a resource sign next to the event type sign, that's called a known resource. It means that resource is guaranteed to be affected no matter what our choice is.
This is the smartest he's ever been, I feel like.
This is too smart for him.
Yeah.
The sign is positive, then the resource is guaranteed to be gained. If it's negative, then you know that you'll lose it. Like, for example, if we see an action with this sign, we know we'll lose money here. Our choice will only determine which resource we'll gain. Oh.
That's not so bad. If we know losing or gaining a resource is unavoidable, we could be strategic about it. This all sounds very useful, but also like too much pressure for fan favorite Polly to keep track of. Fan favorite Clover. Can we leave these decisions up to you? Thanks. Alright.
She not wrong. She a fan favorite.
Do we want to go swimming? We want to build sandcastles or collect seashells? I think I want to...
So where's the positive and negative signs? Or does this one just not have it?
You'll always gain magic. You'll always gain mind. You'll always gain hype. Okay, we need the hype back, right? Or...
But we'll still lose something. We just don't know what.
Yeah, but we need the hype now.
True.
Or do we want to stick to soul? Oh, we can't even. Okay, we'll go swimming.
Okay.
You're about to get in the water when a loud whistle stops you in your tracks. It's the lifeguards. Who the fuck are these guys?
She have nachos in her hair?
I don't... Does she? Yeah, there's a seagull in her hair.
Hey, long time no see. What brings you guys to the lake? We wanted to go swimming. You could do that at a lake, right?
You sure can, brah, but only if you know how to swim safely.
Okay, how do we do that?
Damn, dude, I totally forgot. Anyone got any ideas? I know you shouldn't eat beforehand. Move your arms and legs around. Avoid wearing heavy stuff that'll drag you down, like metal or stone. Oh, balls, I'm totally made of stone. Do you think that's why I lost my last job as a lifeguard?
Oh no. That makes sense. It must be why I got fired too. I'm usually pretty stoned. But you guys aren't made of stone or metal, so you're safe, I think. Have fun out there.
She does look like a trash monster. She's got like, her earring is a soda can tab.
She also has a straw in her leg.
Oh, she does.
I don't know why that straw's there, but it's there. Are you sure that's all it takes? You haven't told us any actual tips on swimming safely yet.
Fair enough. If you're nervous, I'm sure I've got something in my lifeguard bag that'll help you swim. Then again, I also have a lot of random shit in here. Does any of this crap seem helpful for swimming, Clover? I'm losing his voice.
Oh my god, is that an otter? Why do you get pictures?
The very small and intense swimming instructor that's as harsh as he is kawaii. Life insurance, just in case. The pair of bright arcane armbands that allow their users to cast a forbidden floating spell. That sounds like a horrible idea.
Okay, so we'll always get hype, right? So one of these choices will take away something when we do the thing, right? That's all these choices do. They'll take away.
Yeah.
Okay. We could try to think about what these would take away.
This might get rid of our money.
Yeah. That could seem accurate.
This might be magic or mind? I feel like this is going to be stamina, because he's going to drill you to, like, swim, you know? So
yeah. Otter's totally stamina. That would make sense.
That's just my assumption. I think... I don't know, this guy seems like the best... It's cute, too.
I mean, do whatever you want. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're just having fun, right?
It's the first playthrough.
Oh no.
Aw, he's so cute. How large could a little otter be? It's so cute. Hope.
You think I can't be actually cute at the same time?
The instructor barks.
I can take the dude's rookie. I'll show you how tough I can be.
Can you even hear me? Is that even cutting out?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I heard it.
The swimming lessons are intense. You practice kicking, paddling, diving, washing the sensei's car, peeling potatoes. Okay, not to be that girl, but I don't see how preparing lunch is gonna help with swimming.
Don't Why should we, Rookie? Potato peeling is the best way to train your body for the water. The repetitive peeling motions strengthen your palms and phalanges and the toughest riptides.
Fair enough, but what about the car washing thing? How will that help us swim?
Okay, I admit that was just me taking advantage of you. But do you understand how hard it was to wash your dirty car when you're 2 feet tall?
Yep, stamina. You lose 2 stamina training, but when you finally start swimming, it's super easy. Who knew swimming had so much in common with peeling potatoes? Nobody, probably, because it makes no sense, but here you are.
Excellent work, pupils,
The instructor says.
I can finally retire knowing that I've molded you sad sacks into spectacular swimmers.
Thanks a million, little dude. You want a snack before I put you back in your travel cage for nappies?
Yes, I request a cup of warm milk and possibly a bedtime story before I return to my slumber.
Can do. You put your instructor to bed and gain +2 hype swimming in the lake.
Hey.
Oh, my throat.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Alright.
This manor isn't just going through a phase, Mom. All question marks. Oh, goodness. Do you have a reservation? That's 2 soul and then a question mark. So we could just go figure it out at the Gothic Manor or be guaranteed more soul if we choose that.
I don't know. That one's like pure random and the other one is for sure like soul, so...
If I were going on a road trip, I'd probably go to the creepy manor.
I probably would too, I don't blame you.
Creepy manor. What? Oh, nothing weird happened! Oh, something weird happened! Well, I'm getting dizzy watching our resources go up and down.
Yeah, man. Is it even possible to know what we're losing or gaining beforehand? Dang, we're doomed. Put something on the radio. We may fuck up this road trip, but at least we'll fuck it up while we're having some fun. Welcome to our humble radio show where our guests give narratively convenient road trip tips. Today we have road trip survivors Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy. Guys, what can you share with our audience? It's a fucking baboon.
Oh, I didn't know what that was, so I'm glad you recognized. I was like, what? Let me start by saying that the #1 cause of road trip travel related deaths is not properly understanding how to manage resources. Oh, have fun. With whatever that is.
Yes, it's 6 unexperienced road trippers that may behave in arbitrary ways. That's not simply not true.
Jesus.
Uh-huh. When you're making when you're making choices on the road, you have to look for little cues to infer what resources you'll be losing or gain. Oh my goodness. Money might be the easiest one. Are you buying or renting something? Money down. Hiring someone? Money down. Doing a job or selling something? Money up.
And beware, sometimes the solution isn't obvious if I'm buying something, but it involves using expensive stuff you needed to rent or buy.
What about magic? The mysterious substance that fuels our cars.
Magic is tricky because sometimes you need to use it for spells, summonings, and curses. But that will be lowering your magic, risking an empty future.
I don't know how you're doing that.
And getting magic having to be quite hard. You can find a gas station. You will need to resort to performing sacrifices or clearing a strange pair for enemies.
You know, classic road trip stuff.
Sure hope that thing keeps coming back. Fuck you. Our time is up, fellas. Let's discuss the other resources in future episodes of everyone's favorite radio show, Convenient Exposition.
Woo! Yeah!
Whoa, that was stupidly convenient. Scott, did you take notes?
Nope.
Well, I hope Leona did at least. Otherwise, we're truly fucked, and not in the good way.
Hey.
You're driving along when the road is flooded by a sudden thunderstorm. You have no choice but to pull over and look for shelter.
It was gonna be a Rocky Horror.
But in the velvet darkness of the blackest night, burning bright, there's a guiding star, no matter what or who you are. You know how the lyrics go. With wet newspapers over your heads, you arrive at an ominous Gothic manor, knock on the door, and are invited in. Once inside, where do you go?
Stop!
Is it what you thought it was?
Kind of, yeah. I still need to rewatch it. History transpiring through the walls. Oh, so we still don't know. Oh, that's fun. Cool. Dramatic chamber music. Exquisite banquets. Okay.
What are you feeling?
History transpiring through the walls. Fuck history. I don't like that. Dramatic chamber music or exquisite banquets. I don't know what dramatic chamber music would be. But I also don't know about the exquisite banquets, so... Would you rather have chamber music or an exquisite banquet?
I don't know. Both of those are the ones I would be stuck between, so I'm gonna... Ooh. Banquets means like food, right?
One would hope.
I guess food? Huh?
We'll find out.
You and your friends follow the sounds of chatter to a large banquet hall filled with all sorts of vintage monsters. There's ghosts in chains, drooling werewolves, ghouls with mottled green skin and rotting teeth. Gang, I'm not gonna lie, these are the least fuckable monsters I've ever seen.
Goddamn! You said it, bro. Why don't we look like that?
I'm gonna blame young adult fiction. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, greets a pale vampire of aristocratic stature, a count maybe. Such a delightful banquet! How did it occur to you to gather all of us classic monsters around your table tonight? Well, Mr. Hyde says, I was washing my cock late one night when I saw it had the mark of a bite. And as my cock got hard and began to rise, I could take a look in good fool size. It was a rash! A phantom joins in, rattling her chains like a tambourine. It was some sex rash! Ah, I think I get it. Mr. Hyde got some weird rash on his dick and invited all his sex partners over to inform them in case it's an STD.
Wow, that's very nice of him to be so responsible with his sexual partners while also making dinner for them to ease the bad news.
Totes. And I guess I was wrong about calling them unfuckable. These ugly-ass monsters fuck. They do! They've also all taken seats at the dinner table, leaving you with only 2 free seats to choose from. Who are you sitting next to?
Oh. Oh. Dr. Frankenstein, a man of science who's surely edifying to talk to. If you can ignore him, reminding everyone the monster's actual name is Frankenstein's monster every 5 minutes. Ah, yes. That very gothic phantom. You may need to endure their desolate wailing, but their spectre nature may mean you get a double serving of dessert.
Well.
What is... I feel like I'm missing something.
Do you want to sit next to the good doctor or the sad ghosty boy? Baskin says double dessert, obviously. Well, that's okay. So
that is true.
That is, yeah. Maybe.
And we can scream together at the table.
Yeah, so. Maybe he's not a bad guy under that. You don't know.
Yeah, Frankenstein sounds like I just want to leave the room. Hey bro, my name's Scott, what's yours?
The phantom lets out an ear-splitting wail, grabs a knife off the banquet table, and uses it to carve Abigail into the wall.
Nice to meet you, Abigail. So you're a ghost, huh? My friend Polly's a ghost too.
Sup?
She's really nice, positive, and fun. Are you also those things?
Abigail shrieks and moves the planchette on a nearby Ouija board to say no. Damn, this girl's extra. Abigail grips your wrist and shows you a vision of her 9 children dying of dysentery.
Oh no, that's awful.
You said it, bud. Can you imagine giving birth to 9 times? Oops. Hello. Then Abigail shows you a vision of her husband dying of dysentery, then her mom dying of dysentery, then her mailman dying of dysentery. The Ouija board then spells out, "Now prepare to behold the horrible way I died."
I wanna take a guess. It's not gonna be dysentery. It can't be.
You don't think?
No, because it's too obvious. Wait, what's the Oregon Trail, the popular one that wasn't dysentery? There was another one that always happened.
I only know of dysentery. Oh no, did anyone play the Oregon Trail? Dysentery!
Oh, can I guess first? Was it dysentery?
Maybe.
Okay, maybe obvious is the answer.
It totally was. And you lose -2 mind from beholding all that dysentery, but you gain +2 stamina by stealing Abigail's delicious dessert.
Hell yeah, dessert.
She can't eat anyway, so fuck her.
Jesus.
I don't remember the... He's so sassy. Okay, what we got? Art exhibit.
Scott's really growing this time.
It is a paint splatter or a clever critique of consumerism. You decide. I foresee this location in your future. We lose money. How is our money?
I mean, we got 10 money.
What is this? What's the angry face?
You know, that's a great question.
It's nothing here. There's an angry face here. Possibly gain money in a random money, angry face, but we lose money.
Say, go where your heart would want to go. A fortune teller or art museum.
2 of them are the same. This is the only one that's like random. We'll go. Cause we don't know. We'll try this. Oh hey, look. Is this what's next? Over here's the Pusilla Bronte. Does that say Pusilla? And then this says the Dynast.
Oh. Priscilla. Yeah, it does look like Priscilla. Extra puh. Anyways.
Okay, we're gonna go to the art.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure we've seen that cactus before.
Is it like a celebrity cactus?
Art is beautiful. Art is emotional. Art is raw, unfiltered exploration of the monster condition. Art is, apparently, painting a white stripe on a blue canvas and charging $40 million for it. It's time to get cultured. What do you do at the art exhibition? Display our own art. Absolutely. I think we should do that.
It's like, no other things, yes.
Interpret the art. That sounds boring, but we'll get money. Or no, we don't know, right?
Well...
We'll always gain money.
Yeah, I think that one will gain money. We'll still lose something, but that's with all of them.
So we'll
What is the angry face?
We'll lose soul.
Oh, okay, so that's the... Oh, because the soul is the angel, so that's a devil's... Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't understand either. Okay, so we could either gain something random, but we'll lose soul. Lose something random, but gain money. And then
or just random. Random.
This just seems fun. This seems alright.
I say display your own art. Fuck it.
Fuck it! You tell your friends that you intend to display some of your own artwork at this exhibition.
Sounds fun. And look, they even hung up blank canvases for people to draw on.
Oh no.
Ooh. Oh my god, I haven't seen this bar in ages. I forgot what his name was, but he's that vampire dude. Hello, friends. Are you admiring Vincenzo Spinini's piece? Bianco e Niajalata. This is all white porcelain on his last great work before he died.
What did he die of? Boredom? Looks like old Polly and friends are gonna have to put the twerk in artwork.
Yeah, let's draw something fun on that boring canvas. Oh, what? You can't draw on Spinelli's masterpiece. It would be a crime against art, and also against the actual law.
Don't worry, Liam. Our art will be hella legit. We'll even do our drawings on paper first and pick the best one.
Well, I'm not just going to stand by and let you deface an art piece. Not without my input, anyway. Give me a marker.
So you would rather be partake?
Sounds about right.
You all take a moment to create your drawings and take turns showing them off.
Feast your eyes, plebeians. Plebeians?
Plebeians?
A blank page. Inspired by Bianco e Nitialto. It's an expression of ennui in an increasingly consumerist.
Ugh,
Too many
Liam's
words.
disqualified for being boring. Clover, what did you draw? You drew Keith Bloodclaw, your warrior cat's OC, which quickly gets disqualified for having excessive abs.
Dang. That's rude.
It's okay, Boo. You can still make a mark on the art world by choosing which piece should be exhibited. Mine or Scott's.
Aww!
Aww!
That's so cute!
Oh, that is so
Holly's
cute.
piece is a lot of butts.
Oh my god, it's butts!
I was about to say it was terrifying, and then I realized they were butts, so I was like, I guess that's okay.
I didn't even see. I was just looking at the lady. I didn't even fucking see the.
Some nice booty.
Oh my gosh, I like the macaroni border. It does have a
It's so
macaroni
fucking
border.
cute.
I might,
Scott's is cute.
yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. We're going with Scott's.
Look at the precious baby boy.
Oh. Scott translates his drawing to the museum wall. Immediately, art snobs are falling all over it to discuss its imaginative brushstrokes and clear call to action. Monsieur Howell, says one art critic, can you please explain what inspired you to choose an uncooked macaroni frame for your masterpiece?
Oh, that's easy. I really like macaroni, but I'm not allowed to boil water by myself anymore, so I just eat the noodles raw. I spilled some on the picture while I was working, so I just rolled with it. Ugh, this is such an insult to Vincio Spinelli. You destroyed his masterpiece with your shitty macaroni art.
I wouldn't say he destroyed it. In fact, Monsieur Howell understood my art better than anyone. The art critic removes his fake mustache and giant beret to reveal.
Vincenzo Spinelli! But you're supposed to be dead!
Nay, I merely faked my own death so I could watch Bianco and Nient'altro in secret, waiting for the day a true artist would correctly interpret it as a blank canvas. Buff, gentle artist of luscious fur, thank you for realizing my dream. You are a true artist at heart. You, and not the purple vampire who obviously didn't get my art.
Damn. She's okay.
Hooray! You gain 2 soul for choosing the piece with the wholesome message, but you lose 2 stamina because that macaroni came out of your road trip food supplies. Emotional damage!
Damn it. Liam's not having a great time. Oh shit.
Ugh, finally a place to rest. Even the spectral booty needs to do some sitting after so much shaking.
The guide says there are several rest stops like this one. We should be able to reach one like once a week after visiting 4 locations or so.
That sounds good. Let's go chill on those benches, Scott. As your friends leave, you realize you don't want to rest because you're utterly addicted to making choices all the time. And this rest stop is no different. You quickly assess that many, well, 5, things you can check out are around here. But beware, with the exception of the car, each choice can only accommodate 1 player. It's first come, first serve. Now, go and see what the different spots do.
Noodles! This one I wonder if we could, like, talk to Polly and them. I kinda wanna go to the noodle stand, though.
Go to the noodle stand, get some noodles.
Noodles!
Noodles. Oh, I can't go in the... I'll come here. Yeah. Later. Welcome to the bartering stand, where you can barter with little trinkets and manage your resources a bit. Each trinket is tied to a resource. You'll lose the resource tied to the trinket you give away, and gain the resource tied to the trinket you take. Also, Noodles is here, but I don't know if that's a good thing.
Howdy doodly! Welcome to Noodle Snoop Shop! I've got all sorts of cookie crap to trade you. If you've got anything worth trading me. Oh, fuck. I'll miss the Dragon sequels.
Oh, these are things you already have.
I guess someone else's credit card. No, we should keep that. We need that.
Yeah, that'll be our money.
Maybe get rid of Dragon Heat, because I imagine that might be hype. But I know this one would probably be mine. This one's stamina, because food already had taken stamina. This would be money. Alright. Fuck the dragon stuff, I guess. Coin from a different dimension. Haunted rearview mirror. Marbles, guac, and a penguin mask. Oh, man.
The fucking penguin mask. The truth? I feel like that's just gonna be useless junk.
I mean, we can have the wacky tango wango, whatever.
Yeah, you could.
I don't know. This would obviously, I mean, hopefully be money. This one might be solar magic.
Yeah, maybe.
Truth might be mind, which we're kind of do need some more mind. I'm gonna hope for the best.
Oh, mind up, you did it.
Hey, nice. Oh, great choice. Want to know how I got that thing? It's pretty funny.
Noodles proceeds to tell you the most fucked up, soul-withering anecdote you've ever heard.
Children's spot, good times, and enjoy your purchase.
Noodles unhinged.
Fucking Noodles. This is the map info board, where you could do two things. You could check a map that shows 3 potential locations nearby. Choose a location to learn how to get there. This guarantees that that location will appear on your next turn.
Oh.
On the other hand, you could use the phone to call hitchhikers. When you visit the bus stop next week, the hitchhiker you called will be there. These two options are all about taking an extra step to secure an outcome you want, be it a location or a hitchhiker.
Whoa.
Yeah, what?
There's so much going on.
If I click on one, does that, like, am I not allowed to go back and...
Yeah, probably.
But, like, what's a hitchhiker? Oh.
I imagine a hitchhiker would be like if Liam was on the side of the road or something. Like other characters
Do we keep
from
them?
past. It's a possibility. I think.
Oh, what should we do?
I have no idea. I think whatever, if you want to see maybe or hoping for an interesting location, otherwise the hitchhiker would probably be like a character we kind of know of that we want to talk to.
Possibly. Let's just do this. Because we don't really know the locations anyway. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, so it is. Oh, look at the best man!
Oh, how cute. We have the kitty. Was the kitty?
Oh, she was the shopkeeper originally.
Oh, okay. Cute. I love,
oh, Milo's here.
So cute.
I love them. Moss Boy's my favorite. Also, look at poor Damien.
I know. Let's go. Come.
You're like, alright, let's go.
I know. Destination.
Soul in the lead. So far we're on the soul path, I guess.
Is that a good thing?
Oh.
But like, that's just it. Like, I don't know if these are good things.
Is anything a good thing?
I don't even know how far this thing is. Finally, you can be a clown without people noticing. We get money, we lose magic. We get money. Oh, they're both 10. Okay, and then the rodeo. Get hype, get hype. Oh, we could do this. This sounds fun.
Oh yeah.
To the rodeo!
Yeah. I want to ride a horsey.
Cool, I'll ride a cowboy.
God damn it, Polly.
God damn it, Polly. Rodeos are an exciting celebration for all the best parts of cowboy culture. Horseback riding, calf tying, steer wrestling, and eating obscene amounts of pulled pork.
Oh, pulled pork.
I know. There are lots of events and exhibitions happening today. Which do you want to see? Hey, wait a sec. That event type sign looks new.
Yeah, according to the travel guide, that sign means this is a quantities event. They work a lot like exchange events. We always lose and gain equal amounts of resources, and we have to guess which resources are tied to each option. The main difference is the amount of resources that are affected by each option differ. It can be affected a bit, some, or a fucking lot. Oof.
God, you never swear!
That's how the travel guide phrased it!
Dang! So what this foul-mouthed travel guide basically says is that we can choose to play it safe or go bonkers?
Oh no.
You already know what Mama would choose, Clover.
She's coming out of here.
But this one is up to you, boo. Go for it. Okay.
Fucking bulls.
Let's see. Guess which resource you lose. You always gain height. Same thing. Each of the three options will affect any resource either a bit, somewhat, or a lot, which is fucking bulls.
Ooh.
Do we want to test our luck?
I mean, fuck it.
Chaos. You approach the rodeo announcers and say you want to try riding a bull. Okay, they say, do you want a mechanical bull or an actual bull? Real bull, do whatever's the most dangerous and the least sensible. I know they look adorable.
That outfit's a fucking...
Unsensibly dangerous, coming right up. Clover, come to the stage. Your friends can watch from the stands.
I like how Polly was like, let's do it, but you're the one getting on the bull. Have fun.
Welcome to the rodeo, everyone. Today we've got the roughest, toughest, sweatiest bulls and bull riders, starting with Clover.
Go, Clover! Go for the win! Say, how do you win at this sport?
Usually a winner is declared when the bull is exhausted or when the rider needs emergency spinal surgery, whichever comes first. Now y'all know our rodeo's a bit different. We don't like exhausting poor animals just for our enjoyment. We like a bull man who can consent to entertain you with fine folks. So give it up for the king of shattering the dreams and pelvises of bull riders everywhere. Morty the Minotaur!
No, is this the dude with the assless chaps?
I think so. It is!
No!
It fucking is.
Hey, have fun. Good luck.
What's up, Clover? You ready to ride this bear back into oblivion? Oh, this is so fucking... It's fucking ass. I see that look in your eyes. You don't know if you should be terrified or aroused. I call it going horny with fear. You should be horny afraid. It'll be a real challenge to ride me. It's hard, it's rough, and it takes more fortitude than a Spartan in battle. And that's just the foreplay. You got this, Clover. Just establish a safe word like, get off me, get me off this fucking bull. You absolutely do not got this, but you can't back down now. You just need the right strategy to come out on top, hee hee. How do you ride Morty?
Oh no.
Well, maybe it's too soon to ride Morty. You barely know each other. Maybe you could just get lunch and take it slow. Set the right mood with suggestive music and lighting while also wearing appropriate rodeo leather, then you'll be ready for a wild ride. Brew a performance-enhancing tantric potion so you and Morty can transcend flesh and ride for hours into a deeper journey you'll never forget.
That's gonna be the fucking lot option. That might destroy our stamina, though.
It has, like, the little, the arrows.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, this is stamina?
I feel like the last one would be stamina. Like, it would take away stamina, give you magic. I'm not sure, though. That's just a guess.
Let's do the middle one and see what happens, just so we, like, know what these events do now.
Okay.
First, you pick out the perfect pair of assless chaps so that your butt can properly feel every enraged vertebrae in Morty's bucking back. Next, you select the mood music. The soundtrack to Brokeback Mountain. It's sexy, it's cowboys, and it has the word back in it. What could be better? Wow, I'm loving the attention to detail. Most bull riders just want a wham bam thank you for the spinal surgery doctor experience. But you really go all out for your one rodeo stance. I'm impressed. I'm not really supposed to make this easier for you, but since you're going to so much trouble, here, put this bit in my mouth and use the reins to hang on. Oh, we should have did the bigger one. If you think you're gonna fall off, the safe word is butts, 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 butts. 5 butts exactly, okay? Let's ride. You ride Morty into oblivion. You don't fall off, but you are exhausted. You lose 2 stamina. Great work, Boo. Sure, you just stomped and clinged pathetically to Morty for dear life, but you still did well. Butts, 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 butts. Yeah, that's what you typically hear after you ride someone. You gain 2 height.
Jesus. Oh no.
Where are we going?
Okay, so our stamina's hurting. I don't think either is gonna give us stamina though. Ossakind's last bastion of hope, or so they think. Secluded village. Oh, is that like freaking Attack on Titan wall?
Oh, it kind of does look like that.
Monster truck deathmatch. When you're a monster, every truck is a monster truck. I want to see what the secluded village is doing.
I'm bored. I want something to happen now.
Oh, no, stop it. Hey, Polly, look what time it is.
Oh, fuck yeah. Put the radio on, Leona. Welcome back to Convenient Exposition, the radio show where our guests give narratively convenient road trip tips. Mr. Thompson, Mr. McCarthy, what can you tell us about the mysterious resource known as stamina?
Oh, stamina, the food for abilities, Get
Yep.
stamina with super little stuff, stay hydrated, get some rest.
Yes, fuck you, Vaskin.
This is important as our endurance activities such as exercising or having intercourse will help your stamina. Throwing your food away or using other ways that don't involve eating it will also lower your stamina.
Alright, at least I was right on the food. Cormac, something you said about stamina reminded me of mine. It takes an experienced road tripper to differentiate how resting raises your stamina, but relaxing raises your mind.
You're smart, Hunter. The strong, relaxed mind can save you from succumbing to road madness, and what to this day I suspect is an ancient deity preying on mortal sex.
You should date Cormac. I don't know.
Relaxing and finding alignment will keep your mind up, and so will strengthening your brain and learning new things. But if you overtax your brain, you may actually risk lowering your mind. Anything that strains your brain can result in mind loss. I'm trying to comprehend the comprehensible to get into an exam-inducing situations.
Oh my god. You betcha, says the radio host. Even thinking a lot for too long, like myself, after this very edifying rumination, which is why we'll stop this episode right here. Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy, everyone. Woo!
Thompson and McCarthy, am I right?
No, I have no idea what you mean by that, Scott.
Me neither, Polly. Me neither.
What the fuck?
Are they okay?
No. The entire city is protected by a giant impenetrable wall. Strange. The guards at the gate seem just as surprised to see you as you are to see them. We've never had visitors before, they said. How did you escape the jaws of the ravenous giants? Fucking Attack on Titan. You don't really know what they're talking about. You get the impression these villagers don't get out much. Some further investigation of this place is warranted. What do you want to check out?
Not the church. The elders.
Not the people, because that'll get rid of our soul.
We do have 14 soul.
I guess that's true. Oh, I guess that is true. Oh, go for it then. Whatever you want. What do you
What
think?
would happen at the church?
Who knows?
Alright, we'll see about this then, I guess.
Hi, your game is still on Monster Hunter Rise, by the way. Also, hi, I love your model. It is? Oh, no.
Oh, man!
I thought I changed it.
That's,
No,
you know what?
Nashi.
It's a monster of something.
It's funny because it does have the word monster in it. I love your model, thank you. You all head to the plaza to see what's up with this place. People are milling about, buying groceries and polishing their weapons and praying. Close enough. This is so far from the same game. Everyone gawks at you. Outsiders, they say. Welcome, welcome. You're the first sign of the outside world we've seen in decades. Wow, wild. So you guys really don't know anything about outside life? Well, we've never seen it ourselves, but we get some information from news broadcast tapes that the elders bring us. Oh, you guys get newscasts in here? What do you already know? One person says, last week I saw a newscast about a huge purple titan who snapped his fingers and made half of the world's population turn to ashes.
No.
So scary, this fucking Thanos.
The drama.
Oh my god, hold on, I'm like adjusting this fucking... I couldn't even see who followed. Was it you, Noshi? Thanks, Noshi. I almost stopped Monster Hunter Roadtrip. This is the issue. This is how things start. Okay. I did it again!
Oh, did you put the same game?
Oh my gosh. Okay. There. Let me update. Oh, failed to update settings for Twitch. Well, that explains that. Well, it is what it do. Isn't that it? A huge purple what? We're just gonna have to roll with it. Someone else adds, I watched one last night that showed the world was covered in monsters that made you kill yourself if you looked at them directly. Bird Box?
Maybe. Yeah, I think that one made you crazy.
Really? Another person adds, I watched one recently that said the world was covered in monsters that would kill you if you made any noise.
I don't remember the name of it, but I know what it's talking about.
That would mean people couldn't see or talk ever. Are you sure these are trusted sources? Totally sure, someone says. I watched a newscast recently that showed society is gone, everyone has fled to space, and the world is covered in trash. But there was still hope, because there's still one
Wally?
square, plucky little robot out there going on adventures. Woohoo! Someone cries, go robot!
Holly, is it just me, or are these villagers describing movie plots as if they're real news?
You hit the nail on the head, bud. These people don't know the difference between fiction and reality.
Wow, that's so sad. Should we tell them the truth?
Well, we could. Or we could put on our prank master's hats and take this golden opportunity to dupe the most gullible people on Earth. Tell us, outsiders, the villagers say eagerly. Since you've actually seen it yourself, what is life really like out there? Oh, we'll tell you, all right. Give us some news from afar, Leona.
The world has changed greatly. The new currency, these silly drawings we've made, get them now, the price is skyrocketing off, so we get money. The world has changed greatly. The new form of entertainment is giving us a shit ton of noodles and watching us eat them. It's called mukbang. I feel like both of those would give money.
I feel like, yeah, they would.
I would want to eat the noodles. Wouldn't that give us stamina because we're eating?
Oh, maybe. It can't hurt.
Is there a dog howling in the background?
I thought I heard that too.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was crazy.
Well, what? The villager asked confused. Why would anyone want to watch that? No clue, but trust me, mukbang is super inexplicably mesmerizing. Just watch. You and your friends set up a mukbang eating station. Polly sits in front of her audience with a bowl of noodles. nom nom, look at me eating. These noodles sure are going into my corporeal body right now. Watch me chew these carbs up with my real mouth and teeth. You know you love it. Is it just me, or is she talking like somebody who doesn't actually know how to eat food? One villager asked. Don't be a hater. This is totally how eating works. I know because I do it every day with incredible regularity. Despite the hater, the other villagers are entranced. In all honesty, they say, I don't know why I'm so invested in this, but I am. It could be how yummy the noodles look, or how attractive the girl is, or the hypnotic sound of her chewing, but I'm obsessed.
Not the chewing.
Yep, that's definitely my chewing noises. Crunch, munch, chew, chew, swallow. It's not. What they're hearing is actually you and Scott hiding under the table eating all the noodles passing through her body.
Oh my gosh.
The delicious pasta combined with the subtle ectoplasmic residue she leaves on them makes this an unforgettable dining experience. You lose 2 soul, tricking the villagers, but you gain 2 stamina from your mukbang-sized meal.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I guess it passed us.
Okay. What do we got? Kite tourney. Fly with the strength of 1,000 kites. Shady property. Maybe skip this one while trick-or-treating. Soul and money. Soul, money, and a rando. Let's go this way.
Like how Mount Rushmore is a bunch of Miranda.
Oh, yeah. This tournament is serious business. Competitors from all walks of life have trained hard for this. You've got prodigies from kite-flying clans, kite-flying gurus, athletes of ancient kite-flying techniques. And then there's you, who's pretty much just here for the drama. What do you do? Ooh, what is this?
Oh, hold up.
Progress through 3 stages by always picking options tied to a high resource. What?
So whatever we choose would have to be like soul or kite magic stuff.
Interesting. What should I do?
I mean, do you want to try the new thing?
We could try, just to try it.
Yeah, I'm down.
You're surrounded by buff, intense kiters with vibrant hair colors and oodles of pro-tag energy. Yes, these are your people. You have to enter the tournament.
You're entering? That's awesome, Clover. I didn't know you were a professional kite flyer.
Yet despite all logic, you are! You see, while Scott and Polly were busy being popular and having fun, you were busy studying the kite. Oh, that's why you were that's why you were unpopular? Wouldn't have been my first guess, but good for you, boo. Your friends sit in the middle of the audience, cheer you on, and you fly your kite up the bracket all the way to the final 8.
Hello?
Yes. Hello? Yeah, what?
Hello? Who is you? You're my next competitor, Clover, is it? You fly your kite honorably. I can see you're well trained. Take that, headless guy. I know, right, Jasper? But your reign of victory ends now. Gasp! That's Chio, the loathsome kite. He's a mysterious, aloof protege, and he'll stop at nothing to win and preserve his honor.
Dude, how do you know all that?
I've been reading the plot summary of this kite tournament on Munchie-Roll. Your kite is well constructed, graceful. She slips through the air like my sword through tender flesh.
Samurai dual hand.
But no matter how well made your kite is, Clover, it cannot fly without its tether.
Chio jiggles his sword in its scabbard. You don't see it move, but suddenly you realize your kite line's been cut. Wow, so fast.
I hate to win like this, but more than that, I hate to lose. I'm sorry it has to be this way.
That motherfucker. He's right though. Your kite can't fly without a string. Or can it? Give the kite an uplifting pep talk. Tell it that it's ready to fly by itself without your help. You thought you needed the line to control the kite, but it was all a lie to stop you from reaching your potential. It's time to awaken. It's time to become the Kite Mancer.
Gosh, okay. I don't know which one to use which. I feel like uplifting would kind of be like hype or something. Because you're hyping someone up?
It could be. This would probably be magic, maybe? Or soul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think we're fine on either way because it shouldn't be stamina. That's our lowest.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think... Yeah, so we're technically safe on either, so let's do this interesting, stupid one.
Alright.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh no! We fucked up! Yes, of course, you close your eyes, holding the kite energy within you. You imagine the creation of the world, the Big Bang, the explosion of stars, the planetary bodies filling the empty vacuum of space. You see your planet being formed. It began as a sphere totally covered in fire. Then the mountains pushed up, and rocky earth covered its crust. Then water flooded the planet, the waves colliding with the still young shores. And with water came plants, and with plants came air, the atmosphere you rely on to breathe. And with air came wind, and on the wind came kites, the fifth element. Yes, that's totally how it worked. You must channel the wind, unbridled spirit of those first ancient kites. Their magic fills your core, exploding from within.
Ollie, what is Clover doing?
Random martial arts poses and incoherent yelling, it looks like.
Oh. Do you think she's noticed her kite flew away on an updraft?
Given that she just dropped dramatically to her knees and shouted no for a minute straight, I'm gonna go with yes. How could your nonsensical plan have gone so awry? We lost 2 hype and 1 tournament.
So it did use hype. Our hype was just apparently too low.
Son of a bitch.
Understood. Adorable village. Let's turn over a new leaf. Or futuristic gas station.
Wait,
Transportation of... What?
Sorry, it's an Animal Crossing village.
Oh, it is.
Sorry, what does the gas station say?
Transportation of the future today. Looks like it would give us... Is that stamina? Is that what the gas is? Stamina?
You could
Or...
hover the cursor over the...
Oh, it's magic. I'm stupid. Okay. And then money.
Gas is magic. It powers the car.
Wow.
Thanks, Baskin.
Smarts. So, do we want to focus soul? I guess?
Yeah.
Because I think eventually we'll need to have one at least high enough.
Yeah, I agree. Finally, some respect from wacky stuff.
Mother, she always gotta say some shit.
Scott, fuck! Turn the radio on! Convenient exposition!
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Ooh. Mr. Johnson, what were you telling us about hype again?
Yes, let me repeat. Anything that makes you rejoice to your core will get you hype up. That includes laughing at them, doing through sick and stuff, or going to town, if you know what I mean, in a week. And then keeping my hype strong and vigorous. That's why I avoid all the stuff that would lower my hype. And doing boring stuff related with dull or annoying people, or choosing mundane solutions over common
Crab, I'm losing it.
Oh, no. Amen.
He's back.
Speaking of boring stuff, you know what else is boring? Being a good person. But sometimes you need to be if you want to keep your soul up.
Why do we need to have souls anyway?
Beats me.
And these souls quite easy to manage. Doing good deeds, but soul up, yourself, soul down.
So remember, kids, don't underestimate the power of helping strangers while you're on the road. You gotta keep your soul healthy and clean.
Amazing. Simply amazing. Your tips have been extremely helpful and incredibly expositive. You've provided a great tutorial for anyone who aims to have a successful road trip. Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy, everyone.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah. Whoa, Polly. I think I've grown as a person.
Yeah, Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy are part of the family from now on. A toast to convenient exposition.
Hooray!
Wow, what a cute little village. All the inhabitants are adorable animals. There's Bartholomew, the classy giraffe, Boston, the buff bluebird, Bernard, the shy capybara, and the other one. You can't wait to meet them all. What will you do?
Catch bugs. Attend a town hall meeting. Decorate a neighbor's house. Okay. Well, story does. I will decorate a neighbor's house.
You and your friends wander the village for a bit looking for a house that needs a glow up.
Howdy, little animal bro. Do any of you need help redecorating your house? What the fuck?
What?
Oh,
Whoa!
No. Oh no! Oh, hello. Hello, strangers. Sure, why not? You know, a house's interior is like a person's interior. You want to move things a bit every now and then to keep things fun.
And so, you all move furniture and shake things up a bit. The house's interior is way bigger than its exterior, but you choose not to ask questions about that. By the end of it, the house looks as weird as before, but apparently a better looking brand of weird, and you've gained 2 soul for your neighborly action. Whoa, that sure was something. You have lots of strange stuff, buddy. Where did you get all that?
No idea. Most of it just appears and I go with it. But now the house looks perfect. There's some things I have no more room for, though. Want to keep one of the 3 things?
Sure. But wait, if you're getting rid of all of it anyway, why can we only take 1?
I want to keep some so I get to burn it in my yard. That's the best part of doing house renovations. The fire part.
Well, they're not wrong. But back to the options part of this event. You look over the pile of weird shit and decided to keep...
Hey! Regret juice. God, I don't need any more of that. Froggy Iron Maiden. An off-putting photo of Error with Polly. That's his name, Error. With Polly Scott, which exists despite the fact that they never met before today.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. I'm scared of what all these are gonna do. Would regret juice mess with the mind?
Maybe. Is this so...
God, I don't know.
I don't know.
The Froggy Iron Maiden is quite a thing.
It is cute. I wouldn't mind dying in that. Look how cute it is.
Yeah, that's a good death right there. Sure.
Kinky, I like it.
Oh, good choice. This one is for relaxed introspection, or if you want to have some fun time. Cool. Leona, want to do the honors?
What the fuck?
God, fuck.
The honor of entering a medieval torture device? Maybe not. Then again, it has such a cute frog motif. You can't resist froggy furniture. You get inside.
Oh no.
It's dark in here, and the sharp metal spike impaling your spleen makes it harder to gain any mind or hype in this contraption. Maybe if you just power through it'll all be better, like how joggers say they eventually hit a runner's high.
Oh no, our stamina's gonna go down, isn't it?
You give it 15 minutes, but nope, you just keep suffering in horrible, horrible pain until your friends open the doors.
Well, bro, how was it?
Whoa, look at the floor. I would have never guessed you had this much blood, Leona. Follow-up question, did you need it at all, or...?
Maybe we could collect it with a mop or some napkins and put it back inside them?
No, this is definitely an emergency. You tell your friends the Froggy Iron Maiden probably wasn't your best idea before you black out from blood loss. You lose 2
no!
Look at how cute the Froggy mascot's eyes are as it watches you bleed out on the floor. You can't stay mad at that.
Well, just gotta be careful. So, yeah, Jasper?
So, I need to go to the bus stop.
Yeah. And then, Baby Boy should be there.
Baby boy.
Should I try to trade for more stamina?
You can? Yeah? I don't know what the rest area does, so, I mean, it's either exploring what that does, or the noodle stand, and test your luck.
We'll figure out. I don't like that.
Welcome to the benches, where you can relax and talk with either Polly or Scott. Oh, okay.
Yo. Beep.
The conversations you can hold with them are a chill narrative treat with no choices to be made. If you have enough conversations, you might score a date ending with one of them. Also, by having a conversation with Polly or Scott, you'll activate the Chaotic Energy passive effect, which will remain active for the following week.
What does that mean?
What does it do exactly? Find out for yourself!
Oh, no.
Now go make some small talk. Who do you want to talk to?
I feel like I should talk to Scott so you don't just talk the whole time.
Oh, it's up to you. Unless you're talking, you're gonna... I don't know. Go for it.
Yeah, unless I took over narrator. Talk about Scott's next. His search for an apartment. Are you searching for an apartment? Is your big boy growing up?
Aww. Cute.
Let's go for this. Yeah, bro. Polly and I have been looking for a place to live together. Isn't that awesome? We've been touring apartments lately. It's like an adventure. It's like we're looking for a legendary treasure, but the treasure is, you know, a home. So far, it's been super hard to decide, though. All the apartments we visit are really cool and very elegant. Picture this. Almost all of them have indoors toilets. Fancy, huh? Ooh, la la. At one place, the owner told us if we wanted to rent from him, we had to join his reggae band and apartment and a new hobby. Sign me up. One had a strict rule that we could not consume ketchup while renting. Strange rules are bad, but healthy habits are good. I love ketchup. I would not live there. Polly said that these were very bad signs, though. She's the brains of this operation, so I trust her blindly. Sounds like a good call. One was just a basement that Polly said was probably criminal in some way. You may want to dodge that one. There was also one with no bathrooms, where the owner offered to sell us what she called a shit bucket. That one was definitely bad, I know that much. Yeah, sounds about right. My character's getting progressively more and more concerned.
A little ghost on his shoulder, too.
Anyway, I like to see all this apartment searching as a fun journey, and you know what they say about destinations and journeys. You do know, right? I don't, but I think it was something about journeys being fun. This journey of yours does sound fun, and I'm sure you'll find the right place eventually. You got this. Thanks, bro. I'd love to have you visit once we find the place. Spend the rest of the night. Oh wait, this is you if you want.
Oh, you spend the rest of the night imagining how perfect Scott's new home will be. It's a fun and cute activity. Scott's the best.
Whenever the prank masters go, hijinks ensue, and you handle the consequences of their mess. Next week, all resource gains and losses from events are increased by 1.
Oh god.
My bad!
This is the bus stop. You can either check for hitchhikers to pick up, or have a conversation with the one that's already riding with you. Conversations are a chill narrative. Oh, blah blah blah. Yield enough conversations.
Oh, okay, so that's how you could date someone.
Additionally, each time someone interacts with a hitchhiker, their passive effect is triggered. As you play, you'll learn that what each character's passive effect does. You can only have one hitchhiker at a time. If you pick up a new one, any prior hitchhiker will leave into the dark of the night. No! Damien!
Damien! Oh, there's Zoe too!
Oh, cute! For every
Damien!
week, you'll gain hype and lose stamina. Oh.
Or Damien?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know if we can do that.
2 random resources swap with each other.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well. The 2 swapping is not as bad. Oh, did you accidentally click?
Yes! Oh no! I meant to click
He's
on...
always here.
Oh no, I meant to click on Damien. You invite Zoe to your road trip. It was a fucking accident. You're not welcome.
Get out of here.
Road trip, are you here to come?
Damn it. Okay, we'll see the swaps. 2 10s.
Okay.
Wait, this might be okay, yeah.
Yeah, so far we haven't done too much with magic.
Destination progress. But it doesn't tell us how long this is.
It's 4 weeks, and I think we just got done with week 2. So
Oh my god.
we gotta hightail it. There was no option for a short game. Wedding, I now pronounce you wedding crashers. Witness marvels unspeakable. Let's crash a wedding!
Crash a wedding!
If you think about it, roads are like streets for cars.
Whoa, Scott, deep.
I never knew that roads were streets for cars.
Ah, weddings. The union of 2 or more soulmates pledging life and love to each other for the rest of their days. If you believe in that true love stuff. If not, at least weddings are a fun place to dress fancy and get drunk. They're also fun to crash, which is what you're doing now. Shh. So what do you want to do?
Look to the runaway bride. Catch the bridal bouquet. So that would give us hype. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, that one has the... But we couldn't choose the correct one last time.
Oh, what is in the top right? There's like a new... Or our 2 statuses. What do they do?
So all resource gains and losses from location events are increased by 1 for me. Or for both of us, but that's what this one does. So we would get we'd get 3 hype, because it normally gives you 2 hype instead of just 2. And then whatever we lose, we'll lose 3 of. So hopefully not magic. Talk to the runaway bride. What would that?
Would it?
I can't imagine it being magic, so I think we'd be fine.
I think so. Before you can get inside to check out the buffet and open bar situation, you see the bride crying behind some bushes. Uh-oh.
Excuse me, miss. Oh my god, Polly! Ah! Okay, excuse me, miss. Sorry to bother you, but you look sad, and shouldn't you be happy on your wedding day? Oh my god, she's also- Who is she?
She's cute.
I'll marry her.
Oh, you guys are wedding crashers, I assume? Normally I'd have my hellhounds rip you to shreds, but maybe you can help me. You see, I'm supposed to marry my childhood best friend today. It's an arranged marriage that'll unite our dukedoms in the 3rd circle of hell.
Hey, yo, can I get Polly's number? I know, right?
I do love my fiancé. He's funny and sweet, and we've always been close. Ours has been a slow burn friends to arranged couple to actual couple story. Plus, when I got kidnapped by angels and held hostage in heaven a few months ago, my fiancé led the ambush to free me. It was so romantic. But the problem is, while I was in prison in heaven awaiting rescue, I sort of met someone. Their name is Adriel. They're a low-ranking angel who was ordered to guard my cell, but Adriel wasn't like the other angels. We got really close while I was hostage. They saw me not as a demon or a duchess, but a person. It was liberating. When my fiancé came for me, Adriel slipped me the cell key, which allowed me to escape. They would have been executed if they got caught helping me, but they did it anyway. And now, I don't know what to do. Do I marry my sweet, sexy fiancé, uniting our dukedoms against the reign of heaven? Or do I run while I've still got the chance to throw myself at Adriel in a whirlwind forbidden romance? Well, I know what you shouldn't do. Trust total strangers to make this big life decision for you. But since you already are, Leona, any ideas? You've pulled enough all-nighters reading fanfic to know exactly how the story should end. Who should the bride go for?
Oh, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
Wait.
Double down on your previous choices and choose a super sexy childhood friend. The wedding buffet cannot get cancelled. No arranged marriage can trump a good star-crossed lover story. Run into the arms of a sexy angel. Oh, I'm such a star-crossed lovers trope, bitch. It's bad. Look at the angel. They're both handsome though.
They are.
They both be looking good.
That one might be
What?
hype, right? Or
Possibly. I imagine we might lose Soul for it. Maybe, because we're having her turn on her childhood.
I don't know.
Love.
This game is impossible to figure out.
I've chosen it!
You're right. I can't ignore these feelings. I need to find Adriel and run away with him before it's too late.
We'll help you find them. We can start by asking that angels that's spying on us from behind those bushes.
Adriel, it's you. I've realized that I can't go through this marriage. Let's run away together before it's too late.
Oh, sure. I'll admit I was looking forward to going full I object during the vows, but this works too. I love you so much, my dear, and I don't care what anyone says. To think we angels are taught that demons are nothing more than sinful, wicked creatures. But how can that be true when you are not sin? If anything, the only sin here is my feelings for you.
Don't worry, my love. I'll guide you through these dark, sinful thoughts. Sin will become the language with which our bodies will speak to understand each other better.
You promise? You'll even guide me through the sin of luscious carnal intercourse?
Oh,
Yep.
yes, Adriel. I will guide you through it till we see the light at the end together.
Even through mutual cunnilingus. Will you guide me through that? I believe the mortals call it 96.
I don't think that's quite what it's called, but yes, we'll do that too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No! I don't... Oh, what about eating ass? That one's super forbidden in heaven. I don't know if my pure, fragile, angelic body could endure that, unless you would guide me through the eating of the ass, maybe.
Yes, Adriel, we can eat ass. But can we talk more about it after we've escaped?
Jesus Christ.
Man, a forbidden romance and eating ass? Dang, Scott, why can't you and I be the endearing side characters in that story? It seems much more fun. You gain 3 hype for talking a runaway bride into forbidden ass eating, but that means no wedding, which means no wedding buffet, so you lose 3 stamina.
Damn it! I did not think about that fucking buffet!
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this guy's a sex fiend. Yeah, he was an angel craven.
Let's see. Who wants
Hey!
Oh, money. Random everywhere. We don't need money, do we?
Got an eat an ass story. Hell yeah.
Do-
I mean, if we want to, but I don't know. I really don't know. Why is there blood in that mansion? I think someone got murdered.
Probably.
Is it the Clue mansion?
I guess this is like the safe bet, isn't it?
I mean, we still lose something, and it could be magic or stamina at that point, so.
Okay, let's just... I love it.
Got an eating ass story that's better than stamina. Cool classic. My god, same! I forgot she was here.
I know, because we didn't want her. Where do you stay when you're too cheap for a real hotel but too fussy for a regular motel? Here, apparently. This place is full of class, charm, and poise. 3 things you've always lacked. Which means tonight is the perfect night to cosplay as a rich, fancy person. What do? Well. Prank call the front desk, visit the bar, explore the amenities. What are these? Would you rather go to the bar, or would you rather explore the amenities?
I think I typically go for the bar.
Yeah, okay. Scott is sleeping and Polly's busy reorganizing her nudes, so you head to the bar to do some classic drinking alone. Before you can order, though, the bartender brings you a drink you didn't ask for.
The guy sitting at table 3 ordered this for you. He said to tell you that my wife really digs your vibe. Do with that what you will.
You check out the couple. They're a couple of hot silver foxes. You drink your drink
Having
and get up to
PTSD.
say hi when another drink is delivered to you.
Okay, again. This was from the warlock at table 2. He says your eyes hold the magical secrets to the universe. Pickup lines just get weirder and weirder these days.
You check out the warlock while you drink this drink. His shadowy eyes are mind-bending and a bit crazed, but that only seems to draw you in more. It's a tough choice between him and the swingers, but...
Alright, Miss Popular, this one's from the gang of mercenaries at table 7. I was too scared to ask if they had a message for you.
Oh, you got the message alright. Those mercenaries are armed to the teeth with lots of scars and rippling muscles, mark you down as scared and horny. You'd happily try your luck with everyone if you could. The spirit is willing, but alas, the flesh is weak and kinda tipsy after 3 drinks. You decide to sit with...
I cannot help in this decision at all. I have no idea.
I feel like the warlock would be magic, and we're lacking that hella hard. Unless he gives us magic. I don't know.
Well, would you rather be with swingers, a warlock, or menacing mercenaries? I think I'd go with Merce personally. Jasper, why do you want to go for the mercenaries?
I'll go with the mercs. We got 1 warlock and 1 vote for warlock and 1 vote for mercenaries. I'm gonna roll my dice. We got evens for warlocks and we got odds for mercenaries. Here we go. That's another 2. I think this dice is loaded because it has rolled 2 every single time I roll it. So let me try one more time with another dice because I have my whole set next to me.
Muscles talk. I mean, you're right. Muscles do be talking.
That's a 6. That's also even. So we're gonna go evens.
All right, warlock.
Welcome. Oh, yeah. Welcome to my table, enlightened one, says the warlock. Your choice of joining me on this dreaded night is a fated one. I'm on an important quest to unlock the forbidden depths of a magic that lay dormant in places beyond where any sane mind would dare reach. But alas, it'd be foolish and prideful of me to attempt such a legendary quest by myself. No, to maximize the chances of success, the ideal ritual requires at least 2 bodies, joining forces to embrace their spirits in a powerful, sexy union. If you'll join me, we will stare at each other for hours as we sink in each other's souls, swimming to the bottom of our very selves. No winking? No winking, but use of tongue is allowed. I don't know, this sorts of sounds a lot like kinky warlock tantric sex. That make you agree to the ritual? Yes. You spend the night performing this arcane ritual. In doing so, you reach the mentioned forbidden depths, gaining 3 magic.
Hey!
But you lose 3 mind from staring at the warlock's wild eyes without winking for hours. It totally was kinky warlock tantric sex.
Hey!
Not bad, not bad.
We're doing something. Roadside Wig Museum. Museum full of capillary wonders. Farming ain't much, but it's honest work. I feel like I've done enough village farms. I'll lose money. Yeah, it's fine. Go here.
Look at this meme.
Ouchie.
Did you just key smash so loud?
We're gonna break down, aren't we? Oh, okay, thank God.
Wigs of every color, shape, and style, from afro to updo, are on display here. You never knew there was such a rich history to artificial hair. There are plenty of things to check out at the museum. You decide to...
What did you get, modded? Whatever, Jasper. Check out the exhibition, attend a kids tour, visit the gift shop. So that would take away money to give us hype, and then this one would be random. Feel like probably mine. Maybe, or stamina.
Yeah.
Go for... I'm afraid that's gonna take stamina. I don't need money.
I mean, we have 10 money.
Yeah, get rid of some of it.
You stop by the gift shop because nothing says perfect road trip souvenir like a discounted wig.
Welcome to the wonderful wig shop with fantastic follicles where all your dreams can come true. Oh, cool. Last night, I dreamed I had this sub sandwich that never ended. I ate, and the sandwich kept happening forever. Can you make that dream come true, please? No, it was, figure of speech. It's a bit super loud to my taste, but I'm required by contract to say it to every customer. It's super loud, eh? Look, we just sell wigs, that's about it. Sorry. What about my dream from last Tuesday? I was an otter in that one. Can you make that one come true?
Leona, choose a wig so we can leave before our good boy gets even more entangled in his own confusion.
Copy that! Oh, what the cool swirl. The spaghettiest. This so true showstopper. I feel like I gotta go for the magical girl hair.
Yeah, go for it. But that's spaghettiest though. Dude,
the spaghettiest.
Go for your showstopper.
Anything that's not a dead squirrel. Hey, this would totally give us magic. This one would give us stamina though.
Yeah, probably. The squirrel would give us height, maybe? I like the little mohawk thing the tail is doing.
You just have the dead squirrel dribbling on your back though.
Yeah.
Alright, well, showstopper. We only sell these to people who are certified magical warriors fighting for justice. So, are you a certified magical warrior fighting for justice? Maybe? I'm about to go on my lunch break, so I'm gonna deem that answer good enough. Bye.
After paying 3 money, you put on your new wig, and you're suddenly enveloped in bright fuchsia light. You rise into the air. You can feel your body changing, becoming more powerful, drawing immense energy from the cosmos. Your outfit changes to match your new do. It's like a sailor uniform, but pinker and sluttier, and with frilly thigh-high socks.
Oh yeah! You look amazing, Leona. You're like a sexy, powerful astronaut, with just enough romantic tension to keep an audience hooked through several seasons. Note, Scott, in this look, I am no longer Leona. I'm
Oh my god!
The magical protector of Uranus! It's like my 2 favorite things, Sailor Uranus and Miraculous Ladybug.
So you're drawing your own magic power from Uranus? Oh man, that is gonna be a branding nightmare. You take the wig off because Uranus's power is so explosive that it should only be used in number 1 emergencies.
Jesus.
Or should I say number 2 emergencies? Okay, I'll stop now, I promise. But your short affair with the shoujo showstopper has given you 3 magic. God bless Uranus.
Yeah.
Poop jokes.
Hey, booty.
Yeah, buddy. Ready to embrace your inner horse girl?
Oh.
Well, at least it won't be hard to find a parking spot. We don't need... Let's just...
Want to rank all the Evangelion characters with me?
Nah. Sunshine, open fields of rolling wheat and pounding hooves. This truly is a horse's paradise. Science has proven there are 3 key activities to do with horsies. Question is, which one are you doing today? Ride the horsies, whisper to the horsies, worship the horsies.
I love that one, but I don't know if we have anything high enough for it.
I don't think we do.
Maybe like a soul answer, but...
Let's ride the worship the horsies. No, we don't have anything high enough to
we
do
can
that.
try. We can try to worship.
We can. I guess this has been like a good we're just exploring.
This is our road trip. We do what we want.
Look at them. I know they're cute. You all approach the stables, but find they're already full of other people visiting the ranch. You're surrounded by young girls in blue jeans and ponytails. They're bowing to the horses and filling diaries with horse doodles. You also see a familiar ginger fuckubus you met at summer camp.
We never met this one at summer camp. We gotta go back. Oh, hey there. Hi, Sawyer. Should he be fucking Southern?
Oh, I don't know. Whoa, what's the weirdest stuff happening back there? Or what's the weird stuff happening back there?
Oh, that? It's just the horse girls. They love worshiping the horsies. It's weird, but I sort of get it. Horses are beautiful and gentle and easier to talk to than people sometimes. I even consider myself a horse girl from time to time.
Oh, really? But I thought, you know...
Ah, yes, for the most part, I prefer using non-gendered terms for myself. It's sweet of you to remember. But I don't know. I like to think that horse girl sort of refers to a way of life, like something that goes beyond gender. That's just me, though. It's not one size fits all. It's best to ask. I'll always ask first. You know what, Sawyer? I may not be a girl or a horse, but I think I might be a horse girl. Nice.
So are you not joining the horsey worship with the other girls?
Nah, they could get pretty intense. They say the worship grants them secret horsey magic or something. I'll try it. Now that I'm a horse girl, I'll honor the horsies by playing the basketball game Horse with them. I'm sure they'll love to be included. I mean, horses aren't really known for their basketball skills, but sure, knock yourself out.
I'll knit my new equine overlords a beautiful saddle blanket, except I'll knit it with my butt to honor them with my incredible booty.
Oh, okay then. Clover, are you getting in on this?
Obviously, horses aren't even in the top 5 weirdest things you've ever worshipped. How do you worship them? Scream horse until your throat gets, hoarse. To show loyalty, kill the horse's natural enemy, Travis Packard. Fucking Travis Packard. Do the horse girl pact complete devotion by braiding your hair and filling 1,000 notebooks with drawings of majestic horses and essays on how much you love them.
I feel like that would be mine.
Like,
show loyalty. Kill the horse's natural enemy. Would that be good for them? Like, because you're killing its enemy? And that'd be like soul? But also take away stamina? Does this take away? I think it does, right?
I don't know. Yes, battle. We can just go battle. Medium.
Who's Travis Packard?
Yeah, I don't know. Banish his name from our stables, the horse girl shriek. Fuck Travis Packard! Hold on a second. What is happening to my thing?
I don't know.
Okay, I fixed it.
What is happening? Okay.
I don't know what just happened. Okay, anyways. Fuck Travis Packard, all horses hate Travis Packard. But what did he do? Does he have an anti-horse agenda? Is he the CEO of a glue factory or something? You ask a lot of questions. Questions serve no purpose to horsies. You know what does serve purpose to horsies? Killing Travis Packard. Well, you don't get it, but there's no mechanic that lets you backpedal on your choice, so it looks like Travis Packard's gonna die. Meanwhile, in the nearby town, a middle-aged, mustachioed man visits his favorite coffee shop. Good morning, Melody, he says to the barista. One espresso and a chocolate donut, please. The same as usual then, says the barista. It always makes me happy to see you, Travis. I hope you have a good day.
Oof.
The man leaves the coffee shop. Ah, a delicious breakfast, and a beautiful sunny day. It's a great day to be Travis Packard. Travis Packard approaches the florist to buy his wife flowers, but before he can do that, open the door, you jump out at him from behind a plant. Oh, hello, young woman. Why are you stabbing me? What did I do? You have no clue. Sheesh, Travis Packard seems like a nice guy, but you're in too deep now. You gotta finish the job. You bring a pound of Travis Packard's flesh back to the ranch and present it to the horses and horse girls. They go nuts, cheering and neighing in excitement. God, you feel awful. You definitely lost 3 soul. You can feel the horse's gratitude made manifest in 3 magic coursing through you, but at what cost? You pour the magic into your car later, and you pour one out in memory of Travis Packard, the good man all horses inexplicably hated. Worth it.
Hey. Alright. If I just go to the bus stop, will someone be there? Like, automatically?
I think because Zoe was there, so maybe.
And you can, when you go to the info, you can also choose stuff on the map, like for something to show up.
I guess that's true.
Or trade. Do whatever you want. Or talk to Polly. Do whatever you want.
I don't know. Either info and noodles.
Noodles be crazy.
Noodles be crazy. I'll do noodles.
Welcome to Noodle's Swap Shop, where every customer leaves satisfied.
will swipe shadows not responsible for dissatisfaction, disassociation, early onset dementia, involuntary dimension hopping, rapid exoskeleton growth. Sorry, my dumb lawyer makes me say all that. Anyway, see anything you like?
Oh, it's the same stuff.
Oh, we got a postcard though. That's different. Where'd the postcard come from?
I don't know, but we don't need it.
Fuck the postcard.
A CEO action figure with real business advice. That'd be money. Teacup unicorn who needs a good home. Probably magic. A rad tattoo. Probably hype. Possibly too smart toilet. Mind?
Maybe? I want my toilet to do my taxes.
Do we want the toilet?
I don't know. We're on the magic route now. If we want to go ham into the magic.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Oh, soul.
My
Interesting.
soul.
Great choice! Thanks for stopping by! And remember,
Why does he look so angry?
if I see you reselling any of my products online, I'm not afraid to go back to jail!
He painted his angry eyebrows on.
No, that's what it was. I thought he was holding like a weird knife. I was like, bro.
That's so cute. Oh, we could change it. Oh, well, it's up to you. Oh!
Fuck that! I don't care anything else. I didn't look at what he does. I wanted him.
No, it makes sense. It's okay. Do it up. Oh, you invite Mossman to join your road trip.
I'd love to join you.
I forgot his voice.
I'd love to
What was he?
I don't remember.
I'd love to join you. Thanks, Leona. I have so much gossip to catch you up on. You won't believe who Martha Manticore is dating this week.
Cryptids are about inexplicable mysteries, such as why starting next week, every turn you'll gain a random resource and you'll lose another random resource. Weird. Alright. Good luck.
Interesting.
Now we're on the magic. Hey, last week. We did it. We're doing this.
We're here. We just gotta do this.
Yeah.
It looks like we're going in a circle. It's got a whole lot of heart. You must be the only idiot driving into the city.
City under attack.
So this is either magic or money or random, and this is all random.
Yeah.
Magic, money, or random. Let's just go to the hole.
Hell yeah. But who was phone? Oh, Moss, that sure was creepy.
What?
I think they're talking about some creepy pastas.
A hole in a desert. Man, they'll turn anything into a tourist trap, huh? Some say the hole is bottomless, but that can't really be true, can it? Well, since you're here, what do you want to do? Admire the hole. Forfeit material goods. Pull a prank. What is this? Always gain magic. We're good on magic. Good on
Do some... yeah.
There are plenty of other visitors here, ripe for the pranking. You and your friends scope your next target. Ew.
Oh, it's the spider bitch. Look, there's the hole. I love a good hole in the middle of the desert. Who do you think dug it? I wonder if it started as a punishment. Oh, the beautiful suffering of pointless manual labor.
I don't remember what he sounded like. Want me to dig a bottomless hole for you, Miss Weaving? I could use the exercise anyway.
You dig a bottomless hole just for me? Why, that's the nicest. Hey, Coach! Hey, Camp Director Miss Weaving. You two seemed like you were having fun talking privately, so I wanted to butt in and have fun too!
What Scott means to say is that we're tour guides. Yeah, let's go with that. We're here to tell you fun facts about the hole. Fun fact. Holes play a big role in the 3 pillars of modern society. Straws, grave digging, and the donut industry.
Fun fact, I love digging holes. It's my favorite hobby. I know, Mr. Howell. We passed some of the holes you dug on the way here. It's a wonder we found the true landmark at all.
Well, Clover, Polly, and Scott loaded the bases. Now you're up to bat. Give us a real hole-in-one fun whole fact. This hole is so deep you can most likely fit the, 30 pies in it. Many have argued the mysterious origins of the hole, but in reality it was a very weird marketing stunt pulled by a pizza place in the 80s. If you listen carefully, the hole will whisper your darkest desires to you. Don't get confused if the hole sounds a lot like me. Sheer coincidence. Should I just go in the middle still?
I feel like that one would go off of mind stats just because it sounds factual.
Okay, so should I go this one?
Listen carefully, the whole whisper attempts desires to you.
This sounds like we're gonna lose pie for it. So we'll lose stamina.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have that much of that. So
good luck. Yeah, I'm fine with either the first or the third, I think.
Okay. Let's go with this one.
Over. You're an incompetent fool if you think we're gullible enough to...
Hey, bottomless hole, tell me all my darkest desires. Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, shit. Can you hear me now? Vaskin says he can't hear me. Can you hear me? Vaskin, come in. Kurt, come in.
Oh, no.
No difference, you're super quiet. Why did it all of a sudden change? Who fucking knows anymore? We're so close to ending to finishing this.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't mess with any settings, did you?
No, I haven't touched anything.
That is weird.
Do I sound okay to you?
Yeah, I hear fine.
What the heck? Okay, well, we're just gonna have to keep trucking. You stealthily lower yourself into the hole and whisper back. Coach, your greatest desire is to buy Polly, Scott, and Clover burritos. That makes sense. Burritos aren't very healthy, but eating them is a dark, guilty pleasure of mine, and it'd be a pleasure to share a burrito with my students. What else can you tell me, Hole? Do you have any predictions for my long-term dark desires? My schedule's pretty clear next week. Coach, your even greatester desire is to become a pro skateboarder. It is? I had no idea. I've always respected skateboarding, but I never got into it because it lacked the quintessential sporty element. Balls! But maybe my unshakable loyalty to balls is actually a psychological dependence manifested from my unresolved issues with my father. Sure? Thank you, Desert Hole. It's been great unpacking my repressed memories with you. I'll pursue my secret dreams of skateboarding. The students are gonna love it. It'll be so hip. Do kids say hip anymore? I'll be so fleeky.
Holy shit.
You lose 5 soul for deeply invading Coach's privacy, but you gain 2 mind for mind-fucking him and 1 hype because pranks. Coach takes you all out for burritos thanks to the holes. 2 stamina.
Well, we did get a lot. And then it looked like Mothman gave us an extra soul, luckily. Merkingdom Outpost. All hail the Merking. Charming village. An idyllic village, little village where absolutely no atrocities ever take place. I don't know whatever the Merkingdom, even though I probably should have looked at the stats. Oh.
You're driving and having a nice conversation with Moss when you see a girl with her thumb up on the side of the road.
Oh, another hitchhiker. Pick her up, Leona.
You pull over and let her in. Thank you, she says softly. Just drop me off 2 miles up ahead.
And do. My name's Mossman. I'm the senior hitchhiker around this car, so I'll show you the ropes.
Moss spiritedly lays out all the juiciest gossip for your hitchhiker. Halfway through the story of Scott's weird jacket stains, you pass a big cliffside curve. Look at that, says the hitchhiker. I drove on this curve myself not so long ago, when my car pitched over that curve, and I died. Wow, really? It's typical how open you are about your death. I died in a similar way. Wait, what? We're like ghost sisters from another mister, if that mister was Mr. Car Accident. Sorry, this is just weird. This isn't how I expected this conversation to go. Normally I just drop the I'm already dead bomb, everyone freaks out, and I vanish into thin air. I don't really have a follow-up.
Well, hey, the vanishing hitchhiker routine is a classic. I respect it, but in a car with fellow ghosts and cryptids, it doesn't quite pack the same punch.
You that was around.
Lucky for you, I'm an expert in exaggerating the truth for clout, and Leona here is always choosing wacky options to escalate situations. The two of us could surely come up with a great secondary twist to add your spooky tale. Any ideas, Leona?
Let's see. Good stories need conflict and a charismatic villain. The twist is the hitchhiker didn't die at the curb. She was murdered by the curb.
Oh.
Include product placement in your urban legend. That would give us money.
Probably, yeah.
So, we could do product placement. Okay. Say, there's an idea. Urban legends are pretty much the last bastion that brands have yet to conquer. I'll make some calls. Okay, I've got a retailer on board. Here's your new story. You were driving on a dark, stormy night when suddenly an empty bag of vampire bites was blown onto your windshield. You were about to wipe it off when then you started reading the back of the bag. You couldn't believe that vampire bites are almost 100% organic, or that they now come in over 20 different flavors. You were so busy reading that the curve snuck up on you, and you pitched over the edge. You lay dying at the bottom of the ravine, and as your chest collapsed and your vision went dark, your last thought was, what flavor vampire bites would I have purchased? Flaming hot, cheddar and pickles, lentil soup? And while your listeners are reveling in the story, you vanish, leaving mystery in your wake, and a 20% off coupon for a bag of vampire bites.
Well, it's a bit of a shameless shill, says the hitchhiker, but if they're paying me to tell it like that, I don't care. The ghost girl leaves, and you're left with nonsensical urban legend-themed commercial robbing you of 3 mind. But with the sponsorship money she's making now, the ghost girl kicks you all 3 money in creative consultancy fees, so that's cool.
Who cares about money? I'm in the cryptid rumor game for the sheer love of the craft.
Not me. I'm definitely in it for the money. Let's spend it on something dumb. In what appears to be a former aquarium, you see the Merkingdom flag flying from the rooftops. It seems the underwater monarchs have been expanding their territories. Well, no reason not to visit the tyrannical ocean overlords. What do you want to do?
Ooh. Attend a fancy ball. What's an execution? Go to the war room. I feel like if we were to watch an execution, we'd lose even more money. I don't know. Maybe attend a fancy ball.
It sounds safe.
Can we eat at the fancy ball?
Possibly.
Alright, let's hope for a buffet that we can eat, I guess.
You wander around the outpost until you find a grand ballroom. It's full of fish and fancy clothing. On a balcony overlooking the ballroom, Princess Belanda and Miranda Vanderbilt step out to address the crowd. Oh, who's she?
She's a noob.
Look alive, new subjects. Rejoice in your newfound freedom under the Mer-King.
Huzzah! The icky wartime fighting is finally over.
You can rest easy now knowing that you will never again be forced to jump through a hoop on penalty of being whipped. The liberated fish clap their fins in jubilation. And take comfort in the fact that from now on, you'll be forced to fight or do hard labor for the Mer-King at penalty of death. There's less applause for that statement. Like, almost none.
Don't worry, we're benevolent overlords. You'll get paid for the work you do. Oh, sorry, an advisor is whispering in my ear that you won't be getting paid. But at least all your labor will be for a good cause. Oh, it's not for a good cause? What do you mean? Stop repeating everything I say aloud. You can't give your princess orders. Off with this advisor's head!
Let the ball commence. Have fun tonight because it'll be the last night off you get for the rest of your short lives. Guess that's our cue. Scott, wanna dance with me?
Sure, thanks. Who are you gonna ask to dance, Leona?
Well, not Polly or Scott, you guess. You'll have to choose from the liberated denizens of the former aquarium. Your ballroom dancing partner will pretty much just set the tone for the entire night, so choose wisely.
Goodness. Goodness. I don't like what's happening. The lonely, emotional, distant clownfish no one is dancing with because he's still haunted by the disappearance of his first phone.
What?
Merlin, no!
Gross, my son!
You touched the bond. Philipper, the trained dolphin dancer who's ready to tear up the dance floor in celebration of his recent fame. Find Nemo for this man. Oh my god, I don't...
You want to dance with the dolphin. The other guy, Merlin, sounds too depressing.
The dolphins kill for fun, they do, but he wants to tear up that dance floor. I guess that would be hype, possibly. But wouldn't it go, our stamina would go down because we'd be dancing? But we're not that low in stamina yet, so...
I guess so. Well, Mossman is gonna make things change afterwards anyway.
Okay.
You approach the dolphin currently balancing the aquarium manager's severed head on his nose and ask him if he wants to dance.
A chance to dance for my own happiness for a change.
What do you mean by that, bro? Dancing is always a happy thing. Oh,
oui. That was once true for me long ago. I was the most spirited, talented dancer in my whole pond. But then those joyless aquarium fuckers captured me, and since then, dancing has become a vicious mockery of my former freedom. I was forced... I'm turning Russian again. I was forced to jump through hoops just to be fed a bowl of gruel. That's not an aphorism. It's literally jumped through hoops.
I'm so sorry, Boo. You don't have to dance if it's, like, a cruel reminder of your suffering.
No, don't fret. I still love to dance. I'm especially excited to dance on my capture's graves. That's not an aphorism either. The Vanderbilts graciously decorated the dance floor with their festering corpses. Yippee!
You and Philipper morbidly dance the night away. You tap dance on the corpses' ribs, juggle their skulls, and do the limbo with their spines. Polly and Scott even toss Philipper some of their body's severed fingers to reward his moves. He catches them in his mouth. Yes! Let's let them eat the flesh of their oppressors. You lose 3 stamina dancing all night, but gain 3 hype from Philipper's bloodthirsty moves. Okay, Mossman lowered our hype and gave us money.
Oh, there's a pet contest!
Oh.
And also a live reptile show!
Cute.
You'll never believe I heard about the cactus. Alright, that's all we got from Mossman.
You're surrounded by pets of the highest pedigree, here to prove that they're the best of the domesticated animal kingdom. But you've got a pretty impressive good boy of your own who's ready to compete. Oh,
is Scott gonna come?
Scott could win this thing easy peasy. It might be his first and only chance to actually outsmart his competition. The only question that remains is what category you want him to enter in. Let's see. We'll gain hype, but we don't know. So category is looks, obstacle course, which will give us hype, but we don't know what we lose, and then talents.
I keep thinking of what Scott would be good at, but that's not what it's gonna go off.
I know.
Or really matter with. So... he's a good-looking boy, I guess.
I know. We could just go, because it gives us options.
Yeah.
You all enter Scott into the pet contest. He's very excited about it.
This is awesome, bros. I've always wanted to compete in a pet contest. I'm 50% wolf, 50% man, and 100% psyched. looks for sure. Yeah, handsome boy. He's so handsome.
Yes. You are too. You survey the room, sussing out the competition, and spot none other than Dahlia signing up to get registered.
Hey! What's she doing?
Is she still Russian?
I don't remember. It was a lot.
Hey guys, I'd like you to meet my pet Astaroth. I found him growing in my septic tanks. Isn't he the cutest? You're not sure if a huge beast that could eat you whole could be described as cute, but you're not going to upset Astaroth by disagreeing. Astaroth, get fancy! Astaroth surely makes a face. Is it fancy or a thing of nightmares? You're not the one to judge. The judges are. Great job, buddy. You'll be the belle of the ball for sure. Have a treat. Dahlia feeds Astaroth something you convince yourself isn't a severed finger. Good luck, you guys. Hope we can still be friends after I kick your asses at having the cutest animal.
Dang, are you guys sure I can win this? I know I'm a handsome boy, but the competition here is surely cute.
Their voices change all the time. I see your point, Betty. I mean, just look at that lady's tortoise. The eyebrows on that thing? That turtle surely fucks. And look at that fluffy orange kitty. Its face is grumpy, but also somewhat aloof and mysterious. That cat's got some really big dick energy. Your friends are not wrong, but how far are you willing to go in order to make Scott look more handsome for the next few minutes? Scott needs no glow up, he's beautiful already. Everyone loves Scott for being a good boy, but being a bit of a bad boy is sexy too. Give him an earring to make him 5% hotter. This forbidden transmutation circle can turn Scott into the hottest creature on Earth, a bartender. What?
Sorry, what?
How does that make any sense?
I feel like I would go for the earring.
Yeah, I think so. Whoa. Oh shit, that's you.
Whoa. That earring? Are you sure?
Totally sure. Masculine jewelry is all the rage, and you'll look like a total stud.
Okay, I trust you. Let's stab my ear. How do I look? Oh, he look good?
Like a total badass. This is awesome. Scott, say something badass.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna play football in the living room, and I don't care if I break a lamp, because I'm a bad boy.
Fuck yeah, so hot. You gained 3 hype from beholding bad boy Scott, but you can't help wondering, could you take it a step further? What, you mean like adding a second earring? Sure, what could go wrong?
Oh no. Oh wow, what a change. I can feel the bad boy urges coursing through my veins. It's making me feel kinda evil.
Oh no, what happened?
I'm evil, Scott, now.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, Scott, this isn't you. Take off the earrings.
No.
Bad Scott, I said drop the earrings. Drop them right now. Polly takes the earrings back and Scott's back to his old self again.
Oh, is it over? I'm sorry, guys. I don't like being a bad boy.
Look at his little precious. It's okay, Scott. You're a good boy at heart. It was life circumstances and the allure of rebellion that pushed you into being a bad boy. And Clover? Actually, it was mostly Clover. Shame on you, boo. Guess that's what you get for letting your horniness guide your actions. Evil Scott was definitely hot, but he wasn't worth losing your soul. Free soul.
Hola.
We didn't gain anything from that. God damn.
We gained hype.
Did we? Oh yeah, that's right.
Simon Soups. It's a super special place. 90s action movie city. Hasta la vista, baby. Oh, that would take. We can't lose any more stamina or soul.
I know.
All right, we're going to Soups.
We should probably get some stamina.
You think our car's something?
Maybe.
Yeah.
This rundown soup restaurant seems to be years past its prime. Still, you're hungry and a bowl of soup would really hit the spot right now. I'm taking off, you two have fun. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for coming. Thanks, Baskin.
Boy.
Have a good night. What's the worst that could happen? Some kind of murderous robot pops out of the shadows to kill you? Bye. Nah, that's way too unlikely and really specific to happen.
Oh no. I have a bad feeling.
So what do you want to do at Simon Soups?
Celebrate your birthday and work the night shift. That's gonna be some 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
It's super time!
Woo! Soup time! You and your friends enter the restaurant only to be welcomed by a thing of nightmares. Oh god.
Welcome to my super dinner, children. I'm your best veggie pal, Simon Soups.
Nice to meet you, Simon Soup. What kind of food do you serve here? I'm unclear.
Excellent question. Come on, Gane. Let's soak our new friend in the delicious broth of music and teach him the true meaning of the Simon Soups brand.
Ew.
Initiating whimsical theme song with no tightening undertones, number 87.
The animatronic's ancient rusted speakers let out a metallic screech that you suppose must have sounded like banjo music 40 years ago.
I'm Simon Soups. Welcome to my show. There ain't a soup alive that I don't know. Gumbo, miso, children's blood, cream of wheat. Yeah, soup's the yummy food that just can't be beat.
Wait, was that middle one?
I'm Mr. Lincoln, I'll be your best friend until the inevitable bloody end. Soup is my second favorite thing to slurp to a child's bone marrow as he screams, "That hurts!"
Oh.
I am Onion and I hunger for youthful flesh.
Oops, sorry, I must have inserted the wrong song cassette. Let me fix that real quick.
I am Onion and I do not hunger for youthful flesh and on chorus.
Oh, it just ends? The song's over?
Yep, thank God. Is it just me, or were those animatronics giving off a weird vibe? Yeah, they can be kind of off-putting, but corporate made it against the rules for them to kill customers during store hours, so they won't mess with you too much. I wouldn't recommend looking Mr. Leak in the eye, though, just in case. Anyways, what would you like to order? Oh, special customer soup! It's a soup made only of our most special customers. Delicious breakfast soup. Deluxe premium soap combo. It comes with soup fries, a soup soda, and a cool action figure of the soup. I feel like a soup combo sounds nice.
Yeah, it does.
The soup combo.
Whoa, is everything in this combo made of soup?
Yes, it all goes back to our motto.
Existing is pain and everything is soup. While fries made of frozen soup. Do they come up with special dipping sauce? Do they come up with...
You can dip them in your soup for what is soup if not a more delicious complex sauce. Even the soda is soup, cold carbonated soup.
Sounds kind of nasty, to be honest.
I will murder you in your sleep.
What?
Soups. Wow, this meal even comes with a collectible figurine. Awesome, bro.
Which store do you want? General Gazpacho, Conrad Borscht, Australian Ramen Ronin. General Carpaccio, please.
The waitress brings out your meal. General Gazpacho has a pull cord that spouts various phrases, such as Ole, mi arma. Io que to comas la sopa. Y pa gazpacho el mío. Soon enough, Scott is deep into the soup burst. It was worth spending the 3 money in the deluxe combo, if only to make Scott this happy. And you still get 3 stamina from eating so much soup in so many different shapes.
Woo! We are sold. Alright, last rest stop, I think.
Okay. There's no point in coming over here, is there? We want you to stay with your moss, man. Where are you gonna go?
I think at the bus I could talk to Moss Man. Might talk to him.
Oh, okay. I'll just stay in the. I'll stay in the car.
Chillin'.
I'll just chill in the car.
You're like, nah, this is my rest.
The car is where you can manage your road trip by accessing one of the 2 mini boosts.
Oh, we could have been boosted?
You could choose to be careful planner and gain 1 of your lowest resource and lose 1 of your highest resource. Or you could be a risky traveler and gain 1 for your highest resource at the cost of 1 of your lowest resource. So what's it gonna be? We're at the end.
Yeah. Talk to boss! His PhD thesis, cryptids. I feel like all he does is talk about cryptids. What do you think his PhD thesis would be?
I don't know. Probably about cryptids.
Probably.
Ah, yes. I'm in fact working on a PhD thesis right now. It's on the relevance of gossip and its place in oral history and how it helps to build society's perception of reality.
What a mouthful.
A mouthful of hot gossip.
Is it hard? Working on a thesis sounds a bit intimidating.
Getting a PhD is a lot like partying hard if you squint enough.
Really?
Yes. You almost never sleep. You drink a lot, although it's mostly coffee in this case. And I'm sure that looking back, you'll never be 100% sure if all those years you poured into that were just years of your life you lost forever. Ugh, yikes. Yikes indeed, but it's all worth it as long as you remember the upsides too, such as... Oh god. I'm sure I will remember at some point, it's okay.
Well, you're dedicating yourself to a very narrow field of knowledge you're incredibly passionate about. There's something that feels pure about that, isn't there?
Actually, yes, that's a beautiful way to put it, Leona. Thanks for giving me some solace on this exhausting path I foolishly took.
There's bravery in facing a foolish path into something you love and still taking it.
Look at you. Tonight you chose kindness, my friend. I appreciate it. Nothing.
You two keep talking about Ross's PhD. He really loves it. Apparently, academy life is full of hot gossip, which is another plus. That and the possibility of rocking some dark academia aesthetics with justification. Alright. Destination progress. So we're like 2 and 2? Where are we going? Wait! I thought we in week 4!
Wait, what?
Where are we? How far is...
Longer.
How long is this game?
I don't know. Does it say?
No. Here, I'll do a quick Google. Okay, so, yeah, we fucked up.
What happened?
The game will go on forever until you reach 0 with a stat or reach 25 plus. So we've been doing it wrong this time.
I don't know if I can commit to that tonight.
No, probably not.
Can we save? Like, is there like a bookmark?
Nah, I think we would just start over, which is fine. We learned the ropes.
Yeah.
I can skip the learning stuff next time.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well,
now that we know that we're supposed to get to 25.
now we know not to just go about all willy-nilly, that we need to pay attention, focus on something. So
Doing it all wrong the whole time is very on brand for y'all. That's pretty
And now we know that we don't have to be the huggy friends. We could have our own stats and stuff.
Yeah.
So we could do that then. Okay. Well. that was fun. So.
Alright, back to that video, I guess. So we can sign off.
I know. Well, that was Monster Prom Road Trip, not to be confused with Monster Hunter. Unless you really wanted it to. So yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for playing with us today, Leo. And yeah, thanks for joining. Have a good night, everyone. Monster Hunt Dadass. Good night, y'all. Bye.